Okay, are you ready? Let's get it. Let's get in. Yes, welcome. Assalamu alaikum and peace and blessings and keep up the lessons. This is your brother Taalib from the Brother Taalib Show. And you know me, your friendly neighborhood Muslim. Yeah, I'm here. And tonight I'm going to give you, well, it's nighttime right now that I'm doing this video, but I was working on it and trying to get it adjusted, get everything in place so I can give you some good information and and just get for basically this is in the area of finance, business slash with the big slash cryptocurrency investment and cryptocurrency industry and cryptocurrency space. And why I say big slash on that end, because it is my main focus in when I do these videos for the finance and business, because that's where my basis or, the main basis that, that I endeavor in as far as business is concerned. And I give this as, benefit to, pass over to others that choose to want to take the path of cryptocurrency in relation to business and as well as investment and getting money from it. So, but business is a long run. That's for generation wealth, and I'm getting involved into it slowly but surely as I learn, and I want to teach and give information to those who don't know. So basically, what I'm doing tonight in the segment in my finance business slash cryptocurrency segment, I'm going to talk about cryptocurrency a little bit and give you basic teaching, simple enough to get you where you can start your investment. So this is like a tutorial, if you can say, and to get you started, to help you to get started, those of you who don't know. And I will also be like showing you how to go into one of the main exchanges known as Coinbase and how you can just actually buy more on a tutorial level. Okay, so let's get started and join in and get involved and don't forget to subscribe to this video to get involved in a big way so that you can have more interaction, more in the loop of what's going on and the more videos that I'm putting out there. I'm going to soon have my Patreon. I made a Patreon account locked into even more premium videos that are going to give you a whole lot much more detail. And of course, I'm putting more work into it. So the work is being done. So, I'm going to need, of course, I'm going to be using the Patreon to utilize the revenue to basically build up my equipment and everything. So, of course, there's money that you would donate through the Patreon account if you are interested and you really enjoy receiving the information of, and you want to get more, and you're looking into more of the premium information I'm going to be doing in those videos that will be only accessible through the Patreon account. So, okay, but for now, this video right here is going to be here for you. It eventually will be in that Patreon and for further learning. Okay, so, but, or maybe the more that I do as far as concerned. So basically the first thing, you want to know what cryptocurrency is. And for on a basis level, it's a digital currency or virtual currency that is secure or secured by cryptography. And a digital currency, if you know what digital means, it's digit spaces, like, with numbers. Okay. And when it comes to banking accounts, you see that if you have a bank account, you see that in your, when you're looking at your account amount. And those spaces, of course, are dollar signs and they represent dollar digits, spaces, So if you have $10, you'll see 000, or it might be a 00-001. You know what I mean? Like this. And or you'll see if it's $100, 100-00, or sometimes it would just be 100-100. Depends on how the system is and how they put it in, and as far as their format when they digitize it and put the numbers in the digit spaces. So that's what digital is. Basically the same thing. Everything is in digital spaces. And so, or digit spaces. So numbers, we're dealing with numbers, we're dealing with money. Money is basically dealing with numbers, it's dealing with value, money. Same thing, money, numbers. Okay, so virtual currency is more dealing with a more technological or a more something that's on, like online, something that's on a computer that you can visually see, and it's put together. I don't want to say all these big words. Basically, you would say generated, but what does that mean by generated? It means that it's put together and and organized in a way that you can see it. It's visual. Okay, so it's visual currency that is on the computer. Okay, that is but it's secured by a type of coding technology called cryptography. But you can learn that word later. Look it up. Take the word after you can pronounce it. Google it. After hearing from me saying cryptography, basically where you get the word crypto. Okay, and it's a currency that's virtual, like I said. It's made nearly impossible for it to be counterfeited or double spent because of what is created out of, which is cryptography, and it has its origin of what is created out of it. It allows a secure basis where it cannot be changed. Okay, so and it's decentralized, and if you don't know what decentralized is, it means to be controlled by several entities or several. When we deal with it, and in the terms of cryptocurrency, we deal with it as under the meaning of cryptocurrency. It is centrally, is controlled by several authorities of the cryptocurrency space, okay, or networks, right? Which would be the areas of the computer that are put together, and what they would call it, it's built by people who are programmers, and they program it and everything, and they build the network in computer systems, like the computer systems that run your bank accounts, the computer system that runs the all these different information systems or things that the people rely on every day today. Your check you have that you get from your job that is recorded, and the amount of money that you have is recorded on a computer. And then they got people who call data entry, and they put it on a computer, and then it goes further than that. That computer is geared up to run the way it runs from, and they call it network. Okay, so basically that's what it is. And just to give you I'm trying to remember some ideas for you to put out there. But then you deal with the technology that is controlled. So I want to pop up some things for you so you can get some visual. Okay, this is the blockchain, pretty much, as you see there on the screen. And it's just a image of it, of how the idea of it is. And the blockchain is where they have, recorded, like you take a record, like you got a file cabinet, and you put sections of the file cabinet. You put a section for budget, like in a business. You put a section for budget, you put all the budget information in one file. Then you have another file, still in the same file cabinet. Then you have another file, would be for spending. Okay, so how much money the company spent, and that'll go in that file. Right behind the file that is the budget file. Then you have another file, taxes, and then that taxes will go behind the file, and each one is going behind each other. So it's almost like a chain. It's a straight chain, as you can see. You have, but they're recorded on the paperwork, in each file. So if you look at the blockchain has a recording of information of a transaction, when it comes to the cryptocurrency. Now we're going to connect it with that. When it comes to money, that transaction of the person buying it, or the person sending it, or the person spending it, whatever, however they use it, it gets recorded. Usually when you try to buy it and you try to obtain it, and even when you send it to another person. So it goes person to person. That's the thing with the blockchain. It's person to person. It doesn't have, it's decentralized, as I said earlier. Decentralized meaning not one entity is controlling it. And if I didn't mention that, it's not one entity that has control over it. It has several entities that have control of its functions. So together they work together to make sure it produces what it's supposed to with on an agreeable basis. So the blockchain, that's how it's built. And in each block, as you see those blocks within the chain, in the link of the chain, they have a different recording. And the recording might go together with the other recording. And they call them a ledger. But that's something a little more to get into. I'm just trying to give you some basic. So the blockchain, again, is almost like a file. Let's take it like that, like it's a file cabinet, and you're putting sections of files in that same cabinet where you can get it. You can get a hold of it. Also, the thing of a blockchain is it's more transparent. So people can visually see the recorded transaction in the blockchain ledger, or the blockchain, a system that's being revealed as far as when a transaction is made. Now, the people can't see the persons, who they are. Let's say I want to send $10 to another person, and I make that transaction. It's going to be recorded in the blockchain. Okay, it's going to be a block for my transaction, and I send it to this person, and he gets his $10, and it's going to be recorded for him. And his money will be there on the blockchain of what he received. So that's how it goes. And then on and different transactions that are made in cryptocurrency is recorded on this particular blockchain for that cryptocurrency. Because every cryptocurrency has its own blockchain as well. Now they don't go on the same blockchain unless they have some connection somehow with another type of technology that I'm not going to get into right now at this time. But there's so many different things and facets we can get into, but that can be later on as you learn. And this is the first tutorial. This is like a introduction, basic 101 tutorial video. Okay, so let's take it like that. I'm going to try to put the video no later than 20 minutes. So I'm going to get through it as fast as I can. So forgive me for holding on to that level. But now we'll deal with the different cryptocurrencies. It might be a little longer. I might do this video a little longer, so just bear with me. But the main one is this one, Bitcoin. And if you see it, I have it here, and I did my own little arts and crafts type of maneuver, and put up my own, my own backdraft, small little backdraft when we're dealing with cryptocurrency. This right here is just another image of the Bitcoin, but to give you an idea and give you some visual idea, when you see it, this is how you see it. Okay, and they got different types of ways that they present it. But Bitcoin, what is Bitcoin? Bitcoin is the initial first cryptocurrency that was created. And it was created in 2009 by an unknown person or people, as they put out there, that goes by the name alias Satoshi Nakamoto. So now this is his history. That's a brief history. But it was created to make a peer-to-peer person, peer-to-peer technology, meaning one person can send money to another person directly. There's no middle person like a bank or an exchange or anything like that has to be there when it comes to Bitcoin when it first started and when it was first initiated. Now today you can use the exchange, but you still don't use banks. It's still decentralized, and Bitcoin is the original decentralized cryptocurrency that first started out. And when I say again decentralized, I'm saying it again. It means that several people, several entities, several authorities that run the blockchain or run that particular cryptocurrency, they work together to make sure that currency is protected by the blockchain in the blockchain technology. Okay, and they use it. They use their computers to get it, and they call it mining. And this is different stuff that I'm gonna bring on to you later on as well. The more details, information. Okay, so that's Bitcoin. Basically broken down to you that quick, and it's one of the main and the highest valued cryptocurrency that you can try to invest in. And today, of a good to give you some good advice as far as investing in it. Just you don't have to worry about investing into the level that it is as far as its value, market value that it is now, which is in the 60,000s. Okay, you don't have to buy a whole coin. You can buy, and one coin is worth 60,000. You can buy increments of the coin, meaning parts, little pieces. You can buy $10 worth. You can buy $20 worth. You can buy $30 worth, and keep on going as much as you can afford. Okay, so that's not a problem, when you invest. Okay, so then the next one is this one. Hold on for a second. Let me get it up here. Ethereum. Ethereum, or Ether, is short for the name of the coin. Ether, they call it Ether. But Ethereum is the technology all the way fully, the blockchain technology that put it out, that creates it and brings it to be what it is as far as the coin is concerned. So that's just basic. And Ethereum is a open source, which meaning that you can build on it. You can do other maneuvers with it more than even with blockchain, with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is its technology, its blockchain technology is more decentralized than any others. Meaning you can't make too much, adding to and this and like this without the initial people who actually run that blockchain. Okay. Okay, let me see what else blockchain. And it's decentralized. Okay, it is decentralized software as well, just like Bitcoin, and it does what it needs to be doing. It gets you to where you need to get to as far as making money, and when you invest in it. And it's the second highest valued cryptocurrency in the marketplace as far as cryptocurrency market. And right now it's at 4,000 almost, but at one time it was lower than that, but it goes down, it goes up. It's like in value, like with gold, and value of stocks and different shares of stocks and stuff like that. So it's a commodity. It's an asset, and all of these cryptocurrencies now today more prevalent now are considered asset classes. But they have some technicalities that are going on and things. But the basic thing is that you can invest and feel secure, and not feel like, oh, is this a scam or something? Or will my money disappear because it's on the internet? No, it's there. It's recorded. That's why they had, as they call the blockchain, that's something that cannot ever be removed. It's not like you have records like we used to have back in the day when there was some situation that came about in a place where they had recording in the libraries and whatever, and a fire came and it burnt the stuff down, and there was no way to get that to like reproduce or restore it. But if on the blockchain or in the technology, if it goes down, it's still in the information is still stored where it can be restored. Okay, so we don't have to worry too much about when it comes to that situation. Or you destroy your computer gets destroyed, and you think, oh, now my money's gone. Or your phone, you have it now because you can have these cryptocurrencies stored into your phone's app, which is an exchange app. Or the later on I'll talk about the cold drives, or they call them cold drives, cryptocurrency cold drives, where you can store your cryptocurrency on them too. And that's more decentralized for you to do, where no one has at all any control over them but you. And that's another video that I will get into with you. I don't have that much time to go into that. So let's get into the investment part, trying to learn how to invest. Hold on for a sec. Let me get these closed off. Okay. All right. And now let's see here. Okay. So this is the Coinbase is the main exchange that I started when I started investing, and you can start. It's a very user-friendly exchange for cryptocurrencies or digital currencies. You can find even US they call them stable coins that they almost like they're rated at the same value of the US dollar. They cost $1, and that's where they stay. You can buy $10 worth, and you'll have $10 there, which is equal to the US dollar as well. But they're called stable coins. They're from the several companies that put out these stable coins, and they're a digital currency. It's in a digital form. Okay, they'll be recorded on the blockchain as well, and on their own blockchain. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna bring you in to the Coinbase, and you can learn as I go. I'm gonna just go through a step by step to show you how to invest on it. And you can use this video, go back, trace it back, or if you need to ask questions, you can go into my comment section into the video, and also in the description, I'm going to put the link there for you to go to Coinbase and load up your own or start and register for your own Coinbase. And when you deal with this Coinbase, I'm going to also try to do a video for those who might have struggle of going about the register, but the registration is easier than most. You know, you have other exchanges that the registration for Coinbase is not that difficult. You just follow the steps and follow what they tell you as there are little small windows or things that are going to pop up to tell you what to do next and what they require. Now with one of the main things that requires all the exchanges and any area you go to try to obtain it, most of them are going to require is called KYC, and it means know your customer. That's what it stands for. Know your customer. KYC. So that they want to know their customer. And it's basically just giving your identity, who you are, your address, those types of information, identifying who you are, so they can have that in record and in put into their data banks of the information they need to store about you, so they know about who you are. You understand? And that's what they require, and that's governmentally mandated for these companies to do that, or else they may get, taken to court and sued, and getting citations or fines and all that type of stuff, which they do not want, because these fines can be huge. And later on, I'll get into the video about this company that runs this one that I haven't put out there and put up there because it's a whole nother story, called XRP. It's another cryptocurrency, and the company's named Ripple. And I'll speak about them and their situation, but they're going to be the highest, eventually, probably soon, valued coin after the court case they're in, due to some technicalities about whether the currency being a currency or being a security, according to this government agency that enforces security, holding up a security and possessing securities by companies and what have you. So they go and they sue the people as far as enforcement is concerned before they even give them clarity. That's a whole other story. We're not going to get into that here. But anyway, what the company wasn't taken to court because they did some scamish thing. No, that's not what it was. It was they feel the organization feels that they made an error. So we'll deal with that later in another video. Well, let's get to this point of what I'm trying to say here and show you. Hold on for a sec. Let me click up the hold on. Give me a few. Okay, we're there now. All right, so. Hold on, let me give you visual again, because of course I have to protect my private information. All right, so basically, where are we at? Okay, hold on, let me get this back here. second. Okay, so this is how, like, when I'm online in my regular desktop computer. So this is how you'll see it maybe in this version, because I'm going to do another video to get more into some of the features of the Coinbase, and then I'm going to also go into another video with one of the other main exchanges that you can purchase this coin, the XRP, because in Coinbase, because of that court case, they delisted, meaning they put them on hold. You cannot buy there, and you cannot trade in their exchange, in Coinbase exchange, or XRP right now, not at this time. So okay, let's go. See up top, it says buy and sell, buy / then sell, right? So I'm going to click on it, and it's going to open up a window. And it opens up a window, and you see in blue it says buy, and then you see black letters sell, and you see convert. We're not doing either sell or convert, so we're not going to deal with that. But also in the bottom, you see you have, what is it, Bitcoin, and you can pay in cash, with cash. So when we buy, we don't have, especially when you first start off, you don't have any cryptocurrency because you have not bought any yet. So you're going to skip past, if anything, if you have other, and you may not even have that, because I might have it because I own Bitcoin, I own other cryptocurrencies. So mine might pop up, yours might just see just to pay with cash. So cash, and when it says cash, it's going to go to your bank. So it could be your bank account, it can be your, it can be your bank account, it can be your PayPal, whatever, however. Okay, so we're going to go back, and you're going to put in, okay, just hold on, you're going to put in your, hold on for a second, you're going to put in an amount. Now let's do cash. Let me see, bank, okay. So let's say we say $1, right? You want to buy, now let's say $10. That's like a low amount, but it's less. It's more than $1, and $1 you really barely can buy any cryptocurrency. There's some that you can buy in this space, in this exchange, but $10 is the minimum amount you should go with. At least maybe $5. That's even less than that, but $10 will get you something. So if let's say you're trying to buy $10 worth of Bitcoin, then you got the $10 in, and you make sure you stay where it says one-time purchase. Don't go into no other kind of purchase, because you're gonna or saying other than the one-time purchase, it can be daily or weekly, and you can do it by a month. So that what it is, they set you up to do time periods of when you're going to get charged. And this is repeat purchase. You don't want to do repeat purchase if you're not going to be continuously putting money in it or allowing them to automatically take money out of your account. Okay, so you don't want to do that if you're not going to be doing that. But if you want to do that, then you can use those features, and then you just, again, you click and you open it up. Okay, so basically now we want $10 of Bitcoin. Then I'm going to show you, right? Preview of it. You click on that button, and it says preview, and this is what you get. You get the amount in the Bitcoin code, Bitcoin digital language that they have. Every cryptocurrency has its own digital way of how it's presented, of the amount in the dollars that you might want. So this is the amount in $10 worth of Bitcoin, but it's in a Bitcoin language. It's in a Bitcoin digital way of how it's expressed. Okay, you got Bank of America, that's my bank, and then you got the amount of price that is Bitcoin. Okay, if you see under that, and then under that is it says purchase, and it's 901. Because why? Because they have a fee. So I might have wanted $10, but they take it 99 cents. So every exchange has a fee for any transactions of purchasing the coins or selling them, and so forth. And transfer, you can also for trading you might be charged fees as well. Sometimes it depends. Okay, so I'm not going to make this a weekly buy because I don't want them to take it out of my thing weekly. And then I keep scrolling down, and then you see where it says buy now. So I would click that, but I'm not going to click that because I'm not buying that right now. Actually not. Just showing you how to do it. Okay, so that's what it is. Basically, that's what it is. Once you click that, it's going to show you that it's been successful. Especially if it's successful, it'll go through, and if it's not, it'll show you what's the reason, and then you have to follow where that reason is in relation to where they send it, with what is going to direct you to go to check on the problem or the reason. And it's user friendly. So, most of us have brains enough to know. But if you don't, again, for me, as your person who's trying to give you some tutoring in this aspect, in this video, you can respond back to me in the comment section. You can also email me out. My email is available in my information in my YouTube channels. DM me through Instagram. I'm going to start trying to post my Instagram information as well, which is connected to my Facebook and so forth. So, just contact me to any avail in the comment section, and usually I will respond to you as soon as I possibly can. Okay, to give you some more understanding of what you need to do if you're having trouble. But it's very user friendly, so you shouldn't have a problem. But if you do, again, like I said, you can respond to me and reply to me to tell me how you like the video, and like it with the like it and click it and share it so you can give it to other people. And also subscribe, like I said, so you can be in the loop for more videos to come. And then you'll know whether it's a Patreon access videos, or if they just regular videos that I'm putting out there that's just free going, and you can go in. You don't have to have a Patreon account to access it, because some of them are going to be more intricate, and I have to do more work and spend more time and use more of my computer, and the more of the features that I need to get. Sometimes I got to pay for these features, so I have to have income and revenue coming in for those videos. So it's not like everything is free for all, but some of these videos, like this one, is starting out. I'm doing it as a free video, so you can just look at it and watch it and get as much as you can from it. Okay, and I hope you do. But that's pretty much it. I went a bit long. It's 36 minutes. Didn't want to stay too long with this video, but I was trying to get as much as possible as I can get in there. I hope you can stay all the way through the video. Don't pretty much like just come out of the video before you get to go all the way through, because everything is a tutorial. So you want to get everything, so you know about everything that I presented to you. Okay, so pretty much that's it. I thank you for watching and being patient with me. Stay in the loop. Again, don't forget to subscribe. Click the like button if you like the video and everything. And if you want to get more into with the loop and more into more premium videos, click on my Patreon link so you can go in there and become a patron. And you can get access to more videos that I'm going to be bringing through the Patreon, that's going to have more intricate, more detailed information, a whole lot of things that I'm going to be trying to do, because I need to, get more out to the people, and I'm doing my best, inshallah. So thanks again. Y'all have a good evening and good day to come, and following on into the future. May Allah give us all good, and continuously guide us. Now, assalamu alaikum. Peace and blessings, and keep up the lessons. Bye-bye now.